morning, Joe Deary, Powerful Improvements, Putnam, Connecticut. I'm out here getting my rig set for the day, transferring chemical up onto the truck from my third 55-gallon barrel. We've already gone through 2 of them, so it's getting eaten up pretty quick. And I want to thank my new good friend, David Weatherford, for sending me this nice metal spanner wrench to open these drums. Worked perfectly for me today, so thank you very much. Deeply appreciate it, and thank you for the little gift for Patrick. He says thank you. It's very deeply appreciated. Really appreciate all the prayers and thoughts and nice things you guys have had to say aimed towards Patrick. That's good stuff. Patrick's staying home today. I got Quinn out on the job. He's on break today from school, so he's going to do a little work with me, and we got 4 house washes that we're lining up right now. Catch you guys out there in a few. Quinn and I are out here on the first job of the day, and this is the last side. I'm just finishing up. We already did all 3 sides. And we're in this beautiful neighborhood of fine homes. Look at these things. Gorgeous all the way around. Giant houses everywhere. And we've got a nice little setup going today. Again, Big Quinn on the job. So we got this house, which is nearly done. That neighbor came over and said, hey, you want to wash my house? So I'm doing that next. So that's another one right there. And then that yellow one right there was already on my list. So I got 3 right here, back to back. And then we got 1 down the road about a half mile, and we're gonna call that a day. First one done, Quinn wrapping it up, on to number 2. Okay, Quinn and I are almost completely set up. I got the truck running, hoses pulled, etc. I got one funny little spot right up in there. There's no way I'm gonna get that without going up on the roof and taking care of it. And there's a lot of heavy algae in there. So I'm gonna have Quinn put the ladder right here for me. When I wrap around, I'm gonna jump up there. So I'm starting on that corner over there, doing my 3 sides like I like to do, end in the front, wrap it up, and here we go. Quinn rinsing the final rinse on the furniture and the railings. Throwing in a little extra here and there. Got my shorty shooter in the peak here, no problem. Soap all over that today. Almost no wind. So perfect day. We've been doing our best to keep our hoses laid out in a manner that they don't get tangled as we go along. Picking up loops and moving them along. Alright, Quinn's doing the final rinse on the front of our 3rd project. We're cranking right along. Sorry, not a lot of video shooting, but we're just getting our job done today. No watch, but I do have my bracelet for Patrick. But it's like 1:15 right now, hoping to be done in about another 15 minutes. We're gonna grab some lunch and 1 more job for the day. Oh yeah, turkey, bacon, lettuce, cheese, dry. Quinn's got the big boy, sharing with the rooster. She gets to have a few bites. Good dog. All right, we're all set on job number 3. Quinn and I pull into a property like this now. We're done. Before we even pull in, we're done. These things go so fast. This is a piece of cake. We're already pulled all the way around that side, around the back, starting on the corner, wrap it around, and in the driveway. And this will be like a 45-minute wash. All right, we've used about 20 gallons worth of shock so far. I started at about 40. There's roughly 20 left, so 20 gallons on those 3 big homes is not bad. Portion is working perfectly for me. And we've got water off, obviously, and we're set halfway. This is drawing roughly 1% through the proportioner. Got just a turn and a half of soap going here. So 1 full turn on and 1/2 more. And then in my soap container, which is that one, some people keep asking about diluting soap. I am diluting. There's maybe 6 or 8 ounces of eliminator in there, and that's a 6-gallon tank. And I get plenty of soap running it that way, so the eliminator is going to last me forever. I mean, this is just seriously too easy. I don't know if you can see how perfectly my mix is working. You can see the transition on the gutter right there. This is working beautiful. Shooting 1% roughly. Nice, easy, raised ranch, M5, everything from the ground. Literally walk around the house one time and you're done. Holding plenty of soap. That's that thin mix I'm telling you about. I don't need a marker. I got plenty of suds. Very easily see what I'm doing. And the eliminator rinses on the windows better than anything else I've used. My windows are coming so clean. People are commenting on it. And I'm not going to be using probably anything but eliminator now this entire season. I don't think I'm going to switch up. I just ordered another 5 gallons. So I have plenty to work with. I'm going to use it for everything. Quinn has done a phenomenal job on the rinse today. I've been soaping, handing him the gun to rinse, and hardly had to give him any instruction at all. He's very well versed in what he's doing. I'm telling you, I love to watch this kid rinse. I feel like I'm doing it myself. He does it exactly how I would be doing it myself. It's not one single thing I would change about what he's doing. All right, Quinn's finishing the rinse on the last side. So I'm gonna disconnect my client's water. Disconnect from my client's water. Alrighty, there we go. Get that wound up. I got easy 85 gallons in that buffer tank, so help me drain the water while he finishes up. Done. We're out for the day. I'm done. Take it tomorrow off. I might wash something Friday, and you guys enjoy the rest of your week. I haven't seen it. That's a good dog. Look at that dog. I love coming home to business-related packages in the mail. Anybody want to guess what's in here? Been waiting for it. Haha, look at that bad boy. The Davis shooter tip and his new J-rod holder. All machined, lightweight. It's got some engraving down in there. Beautiful. It's got a sticker on here that says apply tape before use from Kyle. So this is Kyle Davis with the Davis shooter tip. And we're going to be putting this into use in the next day or two. My idea is that I'm going to put my M5 right on here. So I'm going to have both of my most used nozzles right on the same unit. So that's how I want to have that set up. So I'm going to unthread it, get a little connector piece, thread it into there so they're spaced apart. And should work just fine. We're going to give it a shot. Those are the only 2 nozzles that I'm using is the shooter and the M5 for soaping. So instead of taking them in and out of my pocket constantly, and this thing weighs friggin' nothing. So it's gonna be hardly, maybe, I don't know, a few ounces, whatever this weighs, heavier than this big jug. So that's gonna be a sweet setup right there.